Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena second matchup, second week, season 17. I got the vaccine, my second dose, earlier today. I'm pretty woozy and not completely here right now, so we're going to see how this goes. Fortunately, this matchup isn't going to be a huge problem. The Grand Arena history was fairly predictable. I think we got this one handled. Also because I lost one the first week, this week is not a problem. I shouldn't have been goofing off last week. I thought I had a guaranteed win, and it turned out to go down to banners last week. We got a guy, his toughest team is GAC. His second toughest team, or what should be his second toughest team, is Sith Empire, but they're not even at relics, so I'm not too concerned. I don't think there's anything to review here. I don't really think he even attacked last round. We're doing this out of order because I am... oh, he did attack. Alright, let's see what he did. Struggled up against the bounty hunters, took out Hux. All this was pretty much expected. He put a lot of stuff on defense, so there wasn't much left for him to go on attack with. Plus, I think his toughest team was GAC, and it wasn't relicked, so he had no way to get through my GAC team. So I threw GAC on defense and just shut him down, and then we did whatever we did. So this week, here is what we are looking at. See, I've got tons of green, basically all green, so I've got big advantages. Similar sized guilds, but I have a good lifetime banners advantage. Not a lot of clears, so this guy isn't super active in this game mode, but from his history he does participate. This is probably the closest in Zetas I've been with an opponent. This is a 1 Zeta difference, but you can look here with the greater than gear 11 speed average. I'm basically 80, he's at 50. So he's got some slow mods, and that's going to be a big uphill battle for his roster to handle. Like, mods matter more than anything else. So 6-dot mods, you can see it here. Like, I've got 37, 20 to 24, 20 plus speed mods. He's got 6. And a lot of that is with the 6-dot slicing, you can get more of those mods. He's got a lot of tier 14 or tier 4 and tier 3 relics. I guess mine are mostly in the tier 5. That's probably mostly because of Jedi Master Luke, but okay, we got a Galactic Legend, we've got Jedi Knight Luke, we've got GAC, and then we've got Darth Revan. He's got a GAC team, and he doesn't have a Sith Empire team that's strong enough. Then we've got all these other advantages. Ships, I've got the advantage, but that's probably the closest. So that is what we are looking at with our opponent. I'm like a second out. I'm like a couple seconds slow. I can feel it. Not feeling like sick or anything, just like lightheaded and woozy. Alright, so I changed up the defense because I knew I was going to have some big advantages. I swapped some things around and put Padme on the front line, Hux and Newt. Newt partly because from his history he has trouble with Newt. Now I threw CLS on defense, but I put a really bad Jedi Master Luke team. Not really bad, like it's a... With higher gear this would probably be a good team, but we've got Bastila lead with Watt, which is going to make my Master Luke tough, and then I threw in just a couple other Jedi. That is probably going to be a problem. Well, it'll definitely be a problem for GAC. Now on the back wall, I don't think I put much of anything. Mon Mothma, because it's Mon Mothma, and Grievous. I put more on defense than I thought. It's not going to matter, but I put more than I thought. So this is what he always puts down in his Grand Arena history, so I felt fairly comfortable. We've got Grievous, Padme, CLS. I'm sorry, CLS without Han relict? I saw that right? And no Chupio. Alright, that's not a CLS team. Okay, and then we got Jedi Knight, Revan, and Boss. What I'm expecting on the back wall is Old Republic and Geos. So we're gonna start. I think I always go. Not always. I very regularly go with JTR. I want to goof off a little bit. I'm gonna do Geos. We'll switch it up. We'll do some different things, but I don't know. I'm not all there right now. So we'll do Geos. I've got weak Geos, but should be plenty for this. Was there Jango? I wasn't paying attention. Jango would really be the only one that really would worry me. Let me check these audio. Alright, that's working. I didn't do all the checks that I usually do. So we got a Jango, but whatever. Hopefully we land an ability block. I didn't turn on the sound, because there we go. Just start spreading some of these ability blocks. I have to prevent some of these thermals. Alright. Let's just get rid of Jango. He's the only one I don't like. As long as Bosk is under the ability block, he doesn't matter. Thermals we gotta be careful with, but we should be able to prevent them from putting too many on. I don't know why I don't use Geos more, because I basically forgot about them, because they used to be on defense back when they were a standard defensive team, but obviously now they're just no longer effective on defense, but I just never think about them. They're a team I usually forget about as an option, because during that time they were always on defense, so I never needed to think about them. We're gonna have to auto this. It's just kind of unsatisfactory. Like, it's good, it's fine. Like, we knew it was gonna win. And I'd like to be more reckless. Like, yeah. JTR is a little bit more fun, even though that's a safe win too. Alright. I planned this out when I was setting up my teams. I need to get more used to using this squad selector. I need to fix my squads because this isn't how I like to I'm particular about what slots people are in. I guess in the squad selector, everyone's in weird slots. Yeah, that's not where I want everybody. I'm thinking about taking Sith Empire Trooper out. Whatever, we'll leave him in. I don't trust myself right now. I feel like I'm getting tongue-tied. I feel like my reaction time is a few seconds off. Let's fear everybody. I don't know why I did that. That's nasty up. Let's do the AoE. Lightning. I haven't done this in forever. I guess just because you usually don't see Jedi Knight Revan on defense. I'm looking forward to building up the Bad Bats just to have other options up against these kind of teams. I just want to get my Bad Batch to gear 11 and see what they can handle at that level. Oh my god. That's just from not having done this in so long. I forgot that was even a thing. Like, I'm used to like having gas and forgetting that Jolie can even revive. That was... Alright, we are expecting Geos and Old Republic on this back wall. Oh, he changed it up. We got Palpatine. Not that scary. Geos. Geos. I don't think we need to change this up at all, but the plan is... You know, maybe we do change this up, because this CLS team is not anything that we're worried about. Alright, we're going to do Night Sisters here. What am I doing? This is what I'm talking about. Almost went in here with Ventress lead. We would have been fine, but I would have been making my life harder. This is going to take a little longer with Watt. We gotta be careful with that weapons tech. I should have been paying attention that Watt was here. That's the health one, right? Yeah, just in that bag. We're gonna have to keep our health up a little bit more than we usually do. And we gotta... Okay. Better the weapon tech be on B1 than on anywhere else, because we can take... Alright. we haven't, not quite an AoE yet. Next AoE we hopefully take, not quite, not yet. Next AoE I'm hoping to take out Watt. Especially before that weapons tech gets on Grievous. Yes, that stun is helpful. Perfect, perfect. Alright. This is so much fun. I'm gonna be slow about this. Come back, Talzine. Perfect. Okay. And that Padme team is not scary. Wait, I have gas still, right? Yeah, I've got gas. Alright, well then... I think we'll do gas against CLS, Jedi Knight Luke against Padme, and JKR against Palpatine. The original plan was different, but that's gonna take... We were gonna do like Jedi Knight Revan against Padme. It just takes too long. Although there's no Kenobi and no Anakin. Still. Wait, I said I was going to do Jedi Knight Luke here. You can have these guys. Sure. Good enough. Although I'm probably going to lose at least one of these guys. I don't know, he's gonna have so much protection up. You just gotta focus on Padme and take her out. I just don't want Padme to do the protection up, so we're just doing basics. Yeah, let's do the turn meter. Alright, just take her out. Alright. What? Anakin. I mean, Luke. Let's get rid of Shakti, actually. There we go. Because Shakti's got that... there's a bunch of heal here. Barris, too. I don't know. He basically has Gas and Darth Revan left. I'll be interested to see if he goes up against me. I give him a weakish wall, so he can get to my ships if he wants, depending on what he put on fleet. I think he keeps his best stuff for offense, which he could clear 2 territories if that's the case. The fleet was the one thing in his Grand Arena history that was inconsistent. Let's do Jedi Knight Revan here. Or do we want to do gas? What's this Palpatine team? I'm just thinking about... I don't know what I'm thinking about. It's not even a scary Palpatine team. Just do Revan. Alright, Mark Chewie, take him out. Get rid of Guard. This would be... We'd be more careful if there was a Gear 12 Han. I mean a Relic Han. Not concerned. Oh, don't like that. You leave Jolie alone. I wish I had another tank, but I think I used them all up. Alright, now it's over. Get rid of Han. Oh, we gotta stop Captain Han before he brings somebody back. The cooldown on that thing's so much, we don't really need to worry about it. Strip out turn meter, perfect. We're not going to get enough protection back. The arm's getting sore. Alright, we got Akbar and Holdo. I'm just blowing this up with gas. We're just not going to do anything fun this match. Does it do anything else? I'm gonna hold on to that for a second. We should probably just do the AoE, but I don't know, I want the days first. Now we don't need to worry about Dooku. It was a good match for dealing with having been vaccinated earlier. With not having the brain at 100%. Alright. Let's see if I mess this up again. Usually I throw in Piet, sometimes I throw in a tank, but I know we don't need it. But at least with the tank, we don't have to worry about Spy by some miracle killing me last round. Give me that ability. Why did I do that? I mean, we got rid of the brute, so it doesn't matter. We'll be able to throw another saber, but that was the wrong thing to do. This is why playing in the evening is a dangerous idea. There, now we throw it. Also, though, this is an extraordinarily slow opponent I'm going up against. Okay. You know, matches like these are where I'm glad I kind of have the new account to finish up this video with. 'Cause that's at least a challenge and some fun. This is why you gotta hit Chromium that first week. I don't even know what I clicked on. Akbar? Akbar mirrors. What? Can't click right now. It's time for presets. Like, I'm terrified right now. I'm gonna just do dumb things. I don't want Phantom. I don't need Phantom. I never use Phantom. Started watching the second episode of Bad Batch last night, but I fell asleep. I started it too late. I'm gonna have to... It's at least something good I can do after this while I relax and get in bed. This is a weird starting lineup. When I see the capital ship, I just assume like there's gonna be the Falcon. Like, this is extraordinarily strange. Really, I should do something more fun. I don't know if his resistance is any good, though. Oh. No, we're gonna... Normally, I would just move on to something more... move on to the new account. We'd use Empire, and that'd be boring, but you know what? Let's do a Holdomir. That's at least... Wait, I need a... No, I kind of like having Cad Bane. Because I can put more breach down. And keep that taunt up, if I need to. Does this evade? Can't be evaded. Let's do it. Yeah. Why wasn't that on the front lines with your Akbar? Yeah. What? I should have went after Poe. Why did I do that? Okay. I would like him to attack my Master Luke. I wonder if he's... See what happens. I think he's going to attack. That's been the pattern. Not a guarantee. Am I really going to miss out on this feat? Tenacity up 50 times? That's an easy one. Okay. Alright, setting up the new account. We'll be right back. Okay, back with this new account. I believe this matchup we were going head-to-head during the last video, where he one-shot me with every team, just like I one-shot him with every team, but I came out on top. I don't think he got tripped up anywhere. I cleared the Geos, no problem. These other teams he wasn't going to have any problem with. He had a good roster. Okay. Yeah. I'll skip ahead. I'm pretty sure that was in our last Grand Arena video. It was a solid matchup with the two of us going head to head. Now, Tanin Dragon, our opponent, he has a Bastila Shan team in Squad Arena with a Galactic Republic fleet. It's got a solid roster at the top. Much deeper than mine with level 80s. I get shallow real quick. Part of the thing that I think is happening with how I've built this roster is I'm being matched up against I wouldn't say deeper rosters. I'm being matched up against rosters that have existed for a longer amount of time because I have hit the same GP threshold of the 1.2 million GP far quicker than most players do because of mods. I've built up a ton of mod depth, and because I don't want to sell off good mods, like the idea that I could possibly be selling off a 20 speed mod is so ugly to me that I am just putting mods on everybody. I'm leveling up a lot of the roster to 50 just so I can save mods and deposit mods there, and I still have a full mod inventory. But because you only go 3 teams deep on defense and offense, that it's not a big deal. So here we have an interesting choice. He's got his arena team, but he did Yoda lead. Is this the Yoda leadership or the Yoda battle meditation? Okay, good. It's battle meditation, not the leadership. That's the Zeta he should be using. And those were good mods, right? Let's check Bastila. It's got solid-ish mods on everybody for that team. We'll have to take my squad arena team there. And this Phoenix team. Let's check that. Oh, that's not even a Phoenix team. Let's check this Vader. That's really what matters here. It's a low gear Vader though. But he's got 5 dot mods, and that's been a rarity with some of these accounts we've been seeing early on. The defense I put down, the same thing I did last round, but last matchup, but not the first week. So I've got Bastila with Jedi. These guys are weak. I have cannibalized the Phoenix team and put in my Phoenix Jedi there just to beef that team up. Otherwise, the other Jedi I have are weak. And because I took the other decent Jedi, put them with Padme. This still is like Relic 3 abilities. I just am starting to build this team, but I'm just trusting that the kit gives it a little bit. Still with the ability levels where those are at, it's not great. And then we've got this Geo team which hasn't been touched since I unlocked Padme. So we'll do the Empire up against the Jedi there, but here, because we don't have to deal with synergy, I was going to do my bounty hunters because they're my second best team, but without the synergy, you know what? Let's try the CLS. Let me check the ability levels. No, they're gonna crush me. We're gonna do the bounty hunters. My CLS team is not ready for those ability levels. By next round, the Padme team and the CLS team will both be stronger. They're not going to be completely ready because I'm spreading out some of the relic abilities around. Let's see if we can stun Vader. Alright. We'll taunt next. I just want to get some control on the field. Hopefully we can do something with Palpatine here. Perfect. Perfect. And the sound is off. Alright, now we'll taunt. So good. Let's see what else on this back wall. Hopefully it's not anything we need to worry about, because my roster does get shelled pretty quick. At least with top end teams. Bounty hunters. I don't understand this. Because you can tell this wasn't an auto deploy from... Maybe it was an auto deploy. Yeah, this is probably an auto deploy. Because that's probably why his Yoda's in this slot. Okay. Auto deploy. Merciless Massacre, let's get that ability block. Come on, man. Bastila? Good. Alright, here's my second try of ability block. Good, good. Now we go after Anakin. Fine, let's get some stuns. One stun. This should take out Anakin. Perfect. Let's throw that. Perfect. Really, I just care about these credits. These credits are so important right now. I've been going through in Conquest, and I can only beat one node right now. I've just been beating that same node over and over again, just trying to get those credits. And it's only 100,000 credits, but right now... Man, I don't have anything here. Should have kept peeing those troopers. Oh, I guess CLS. This isn't a good CLS team, obviously, but it at least has synergy. Like Chewbacca. I gotta sneeze. I think I'm losing it. Yeah, that sneeze ain't happening. Let's do at least Stormtrooper Han so he can tank. And unlocking CLS with these low characters saved me so much in credits and let me do it so much earlier than I otherwise would have. If you start a new account or you have guildmates who are just starting out, you should show them that video. See how early you can get CLS. Let's wrap this up. It's taking too long. I want this to be a sub 55 minutes we can do, but I'd like to get sub 50 minutes. Let's take out Boba Fett. Actually, let's not give this guy's turn meter. The damage isn't even close yet.
We're certainly lucky that you are on.
Like, they're not great yet. They're not doing any damage, but you can tell that just the synergy's there. And even though it's going to take me a little bit of time to build these guys up, and there's been a bit of a detour. Like, I've completely stopped working on Empire in Squadron. I'm still holding on to a top 500 finish, but it's barely any difference in crystals. And I'd rather, instead of overinflating a mediocre team, I'd rather switch off to this and then start climbing with this as soon as it's ready. We should be able to burn through this team. Probably not in the speed that I'd like. Star count's lowish. Actually, let's hold on to that. We're just crushing it with this new account. So we got to see how I'm feeling tomorrow. This second day on this vaccine might be rougher. I'd like to get some videos out this weekend. We had a decent week. Got busy by the end of the week with work where I wasn't able to put out a couple of the videos that I wanted to get to. So I'd like to do them this weekend. Also because of the news and updates into the game. We made videos on that content and some of the other content. No, I didn't want to hit him. I wanted the Vulture Droid. Smashing win. We are calling it there. It's, I mean, not... We had big advantages, and it's not a lot of... It's not very rewarding to just completely crush your opponent like this. This is why I wanted to hit Chromium last week, and why moving forward we are never goofing around week 1. We can't afford week 1 losses from banners just because we want to try solos and to try weird things. It's more important to hit Chromium and make sure that week 2 we don't have these kinds of things where we're just not learning anything. I want to learn things. I want to try weird teams. I want to have challenging rosters to go up against where I can even test out certain counters that we don't usually do. Like trying to figure out how little we can give with Jedi Master Luke to take out some of these Darth Revan teams, which seems to be a little. But we're gonna call it there. We'll see how I'm feeling this weekend, and we will see if we put out some more videos. Hopefully I'm feeling good. Thank you for watching. Be safe out there. I've been getting rambly right now. Be excellent to each other.